Good morning, everyone. Here is your daily dose of motivation from God's Word to start your day right. Make sure to watch this video every day in 2025 because we will be posting one video every single day. So subscribe now so that you get notified every time we post a new video. And before we dive in, I would like to ask you a question. Do you struggle with believing in yourself? Many times when we have a dream or a goal, we don't think that we can achieve it. Today's verse talks about how God will never give us more than what we are able to handle. So if you're going through something right now, remember that you are stronger than you think. Stay tuned until the end of the video, where I'll be sharing 3 ways to apply this truth to your life. Okay, let's dive into our first verse, which is Philippians chapter 4, verses 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is one of my favorite Bible verses because it reminds me that I am capable of doing anything as long as I trust in Jesus. There are so many times in my life where I didn't think that I could do something, but then I remembered this verse, and it helped me get through it. We're going to break down this verse and talk about what it means. But before we do that, I want to remind you to leave a comment below after watching this video. Let us know what you think about today's verse and share your thoughts. Also, make sure to check out our other videos and hit the like button if this video blesses you, and finally, subscribe so that you never miss an upload. All right, let's dive into our first point. No temptation has overtaken you except such as is common to man. Resist it, therefore, being steadfast, knowing that God is interested in you and will never allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able to endure. In fact, he will even provide a way out so that you may be able to endure it. 1 Corinthians 10:13. Now this verse is saying that when we face a difficult situation, we shouldn't feel overwhelmed because God understands what we're going through. He knows how much pressure we can handle, and he will never let us go through something that we can't overcome. Instead, he will help us find a solution so that we can keep going. The author of this verse, Paul, was writing to the church in Corinth because they were struggling with different temptations, and he wanted them to know that God was there for them. But this verse is also for us today, reminding us that no matter what we're facing, we can trust that God is with us and he will help us through it. It's important to remember that we're not alone in this journey called life. God is with us every step of the way, and he wants us to know that we are strong enough to overcome any obstacle. So whenever you're feeling weak or like you're not able to handle another challenge, take some time to read this verse and remember that God is on your side. Trust in him and know that he will help you through it. Our next verse is Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. These words were spoken by Moses to the people of Israel right before they entered the Promised Land. Moses had been leading them for 40 years, and during that time they had faced many challenges and doubted Moses' leadership. However, in this verse, Moses reminds them that even though he will die soon, they should not be afraid because God is with them. God will never leave them or abandon them. In fact, God promised to send them another prophet from among their own people. So even when things look scary, remember that God is with you. You are never alone, and you are stronger than you think. Just like the Israelites, we sometimes forget that God is on our side and that he wants us to be strong and courageous. When you feel like giving up, remember this verse and know that God is with you. Don't be afraid to face your fears and challenges because God will help you through it. So whenever you feel weak, take some time to read this verse and remind yourself that God is on your side. Remember that you are never alone and you are stronger than you think. Our next verse is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. This is a very well-known verse in the Bible, and it's often used when someone needs encouragement. Isaiah was prophesying to the people of Israel during a time when they were under oppression and exile. They had lost hope, and felt like everything was hopeless. But Isaiah reminds them that if they wait for God, He will give them the strength to keep going. Waiting for the Lord is not just about sitting around and doing nothing. It's about trusting in His plan and knowing that He is working in your life. When we wait on the Lord, He renews our strength and gives us the ability to keep going even when things are hard. We can have the strength of an eagle that can soar to great heights and cover long distances without getting tired. Just like the eagle, we can run and not be weary or walk and not faint. If you're going through a tough time right now, remember this verse. Wait for the Lord and trust in His plan for you. He will give you the strength you need to keep going. So whenever you feel like you're not able to handle another challenge, take some time to read this verse and remember that God is on your side. Trust in Him and know that He will help you through it. Now let's move on to the third part of our video. 3 ways to apply these verses in your life. Number 1, acknowledge your weakness. The first step to becoming stronger is to acknowledge your weakness. Sometimes we try to pretend that we're okay when we're really struggling. But by pretending, we only make things worse. So the first thing to do when you're feeling weak is to admit it. Acknowledge that you're going through a tough time and that you need help. By acknowledging your weakness, you open the door for God to come in and help you. Number 2, ask for help. Once you've acknowledged your weakness, don't be afraid to ask for help. This might be hard at first, but remember that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Reaching out to others shows that you're willing to work through your struggles and that you believe that you can get better. There are so many people who want to help you, but you need to be willing to let them. So reach out to your friends, family, or even a professional if you need it. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. And by reaching out, you're taking the first step towards becoming stronger. Number 3, trust in God. The last step to becoming stronger is to trust in God. We can't do everything on our own, and we need God's help to get through tough times. Trusting in God means believing that He has a plan for you and that He will help you through whatever you are facing. It means having faith in His word and knowing that He will never leave you or forsake you. If you've been struggling lately, remember that you're not alone and you're stronger than you think. God is with you and He wants to help you. So acknowledge your weakness, ask for help, and trust in God. As you do these 3 things, you'll be amazed at how much stronger you become. That's all for today's video. Leave a comment below and tell us what you think about today's verse and share your thoughts. Also, make sure to check out our other videos and hit the like button if this video blessed you. Subscribe so that you never miss an upload. See you in the next video.